Good morning, everyone. So, still have this cough. I'm so sorry. So, I'm sitting in my office about to start work in about 30 minutes. And yesterday, I missed Miss Linda's live. Usually, I always catch her lives on Tuesdays and Sundays, but I had some business to take care of. And at the end, I had put in the comments that I was at Lowe's. Well, I was at Lowe's because right now I'm in the process of replacing my major appliances. I replaced my washer and dryer last year, July, just less than a year ago. And I was cleaning out my refrigerator. The house came with certain appliances, and we've been here about 8 years. I'm not happy with them. So anyway, I was cleaning out the refrigerator a few weeks ago, and the drawer in the refrigerator just broke. Just completely, the front broke off. The refrigerator I have, it has an ice maker, and it says crush on it. But it doesn't crush the ice, it cuts it. And when I contacted the manufacturer, they were like, yeah, it really doesn't crush, it cuts. And I'm like, but I want crushed ice, right? Excuse me. And one thing that bothers me is the money that we spend on major purchases and stuff is built cheaply. Hold on just a moment. Sorry about that. Got on a little coughing thing. I just got through eating. Every time I eat, after I eat, I get on this coughing thing. Anyway, like I was saying, one of the things I can't stand is that we have to pay so much money for big purchases, cars, houses, major appliances, major servicing. Like I just had to get my whole front yard re-landscaped because the drip system, after 8 years, degraded and just started bursting. It was like water was flying at my windows and stuff like that. So that's $3,000. If you live in the state of California, it's easy to spend $1,000 like that. So when I was cleaning out this refrigerator, the drawer broke. The ice maker has never crushed, it's always cut. It's just not, it's pretty, but it's just not the best refrigerator. And then when that happened, I was just fed up. This is around the last week of January. So me and my mother went up to Lowe's, and I have a new refrigerator being delivered on Friday. Frigidaire. I have a Frigidaire in my garage that I've had for 14 years. I had a house fire in my previous home, my rental property, and I replaced the refrigerator that I had with Frigidaire. State Farm is a good insurance company, tell you that. They replaced everything. That thing is still ticking. It's well made. Nothing has ever broken on that thing. Well made. I was sad when Sears went out of business. So, of course, Lowe's and probably Home Depot and other companies picked up the Frigidaire brand. So we're walking in Lowe's, and I'm like, okay, I think I want French door. I wasn't sure what I wanted, and walked right up to the Frigidaire and found it. I had took a picture of the dimensions of my current refrigerator, its counter depth. I was like, look, this refrigerator I want. My mother was rubbing it. She was like, oh, look at that refrigerator. So we're getting a refrigerator on Friday. So then about a year or so ago, my oven went out in this stove that I have. Made me mad. When you got to change the clock, you got to push 2 buttons like this, and then it changes. It's just stupid. How come it doesn't have a setting in or button that just says clock? Had to pay money for the oven, and the person that came out, he was like, yeah, you can't do this with this oven, you can't do that. And I have 2 ovens, but when one went out, I guess it's only one pilot neither oven worked. So what was the purpose in having two ovens, right? One was a convection oven. Then the numbers are rubbing off the knobs. A piece of metal came off of it. I'm just like irritated with this manufacturer's product. So I told me and my mom were going to wait to March to get a new stove. And then our new head of the country's talking about tariffs. So I went online. I said, Mom, you know, I wanted the Frigidaire stove. I said, I think we should go tonight. I said, the sale ends tomorrow, which was today. Every time we get something new, the sale is always ending like that day. So I just went on into Lowe's and got the stove. And that'll be delivered sometime in March. And I got no interest for 12 months and I'll be paying it off real quick. So, number one, that's why I miss Miss Linda's live for those of you that are used to seeing me in there. And number two, I didn't want to be paying an extra 25% on steel. I know a holiday is coming up Monday for us, President's Day, but then Friday would have passed, and that means all of these corporations who sells goods to us will be placing 25% tariff on the metal. Doesn't mean that the tariffs are going to happen, but today's Wednesday, and I haven't heard anything that it's not going to happen, and I didn't want to be caught up in that. So I went ahead and got my stove last night after I got off of work. So I'm just urging you, if you can, I can see there's, if they say yes, tariffs are going to start on Friday, I can see there's going to be a mad dash today and tomorrow on products that are made with metal, cars, appliances, things of that nature. I could be wrong. Maybe the tariffs won't go through on metal, on steel, but you never know. And yeah, so I went and got me a stove last night because I'm sick. Number one, I'm sick of it. If my appliances would have been working the way, like, if I just loved them, like I love my Frigidaire in my garage, I wouldn't have thought about spending the money. But, yeah, I went and got a stove last night. Okay, so I'm looking tired, but that's all right. I'm at home. I'm still got the cough, but I'm hanging in there. So as I always say, please find peace within yourself, and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Bye.